This isn't just a schedule, this is a statement. The LA 2028 Olympics just dropped its full event timeline, and if you read between the lines, you'll realize something massive is happening to the future of global sports. Because this isn't about dates and times, this is about power, control, and a complete reshaping of how America wants the world to consume sports. Let me take you through exactly how this all went down. The schedule rollout starts quietly. July 10th, 4 days before the opening ceremony. Soccer kicks things off early, with men's group play before the games even officially begin. That's your first clue. The Olympics are no longer waiting for the spotlight, they're stretching it. By July 12th, you already have basketball, cricket, rugby sevens, water polo stacked across multiple time slots. Afternoon, prime time, late night, even after midnight, and that's not accidental. This entire schedule is built around Eastern time, not global time, not host city time, American time. Think about that for a second. For decades, the Olympics bent toward global audiences. Now, the world is bending toward the U.S. Mark it. And it only gets more aggressive from here. Day -1, July 13th. You've got baseball, basketball, cricket, soccer, rugby, water polo, all overlapping. Multiple marquee sports running simultaneously. That's not scheduling, that's competition. The Olympics are competing with themselves. Now fast forward to day 0, opening ceremony July 14th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Prime time America, no compromise. And immediately after that, the floodgates open. Day 1 hits like a freight train. You got track and field finals the same night as gymnastics qualifiers, rugby medal matches, swimming qualifiers, basketball games, boxing prelims, and even flag football making its Olympic debut. And that's where things start to feel different. Because this isn't the Olympics you grew up with. This is an Americanized, broadcast-optimized, high-density sports machine. Now let's slow this down for a second, because this is where the psychology kicks in. Why stack this many events into overlapping windows? Why run finals late into the night? Why introduce sports like flag football and give them prime visibility? Because the Olympics aren't just chasing viewers anymore, they're chasing attention. And attention is the most valuable currency in sports today. Look at what's happening across day 2 and day 3. You got the men's 100-meter final on July 16th at 9:25 p.m. Eastern. That's one of the most iconic events in all of sports, placed right in prime time for American audiences, not global audiences. American audiences. That tells you everything. And then you stack that with swimming, gymnastics, and basketball all within the same viewing window across multiple days. It's controlled chaos. And here's the deeper layer. When athletes talk about Olympic pressure, they usually mean the moment, the crowd, the stakes. But now, add scheduling pressure, add media fragmentation, add the fact that your event might overlap with 3 other global finals. That changes everything mentally, because now you're not just competing for a medal, you're competing for relevance. And that's a dangerous shift. We've seen something like this before. Go back to the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. That was the first real push to commercialize the games for American television. More ads, more primetime packaging, more storytelling. But even then, the structure of the games stayed intact. LA 2028 blows that up completely. This is Atlanta on steroids. Let's keep going through the timeline. By day 5 and day 6, medal events are coming rapid fire. Baseball gold medal games, gymnastics all-around finals, track finals, swimming finals, all packed into tight windows. There's no breathing room. And then you hit day 7 through day 10, and it becomes relentless. Basketball quarterfinals, beach volleyball knockout rounds, tennis moving in the late stages, swimming finals every night. It's like the Olympics turned into March Madness. Non-stop elimination, non-stop drama, and here's where the long-term consequences start to show. Because when everything is important, nothing feels important. Nothing feels important. That's the risk. When you overload viewers with constant finals, constant medals, constant high-stakes moments, you actually dilute the emotional impact. The Olympics used to build toward moments. Now they're flooding you with them. And that changes how fans connect with athletes. It changes how legacies are remembered. Think about it. Will a gold medal moment hit the same if it's sandwiched between 5 other finals happening at the exact same time? That's the gamble LA 2028 is taking. Now let's talk about the American influence again. Look at the sports getting premium treatment. Basketball, prime time almost every appearance. Track and field, night sessions, spotlighted. Swimming, perfectly slotted for evening broadcasts. And then you slip in sports like flag football, clearly designed to tap into the NFL audience. This isn't subtle. This is strategic. The Olympics are positioning themselves to dominate the American sports calendar in a way we've never seen before. And here's the boldest part of all, the closing stretch. Day 14, day 15, day 16. This is where championships stack up. Basketball gold medal games, soccer finals, volleyball finals, track marathons, swimming finals. And it all builds to July 30th. Men's basketball gold medal game at 3:45 p.m. Eastern. Closing ceremony at 9 p.m. That's a 1-2 punch. You're talking about one of the most watched events in global sports leading directly into the final curtain. That's not coincidence. That's programming mastery. But again, there's a cost because this kind of scheduling doesn't just affect viewers. It affects athletes' preparation. Recovery windows shrink. Media obligations increase. Pressure intensifies. You're no longer just peaking for a moment. You're navigating a maze, and the athletes know it. You can already imagine the quotes we're going to hear in 2028. We felt rushed. There wasn't enough time to recover. It felt like everything was happening at once. Those aren't complaints. Those are warning signs. Because the Olympics have always been about balance, global unity, cultural exchange, athletic excellence. But this schedule, this feels like a shift toward entertainment dominance. And that's the bigger picture here. The LA 2028 Olympics are just hosting the world. They're redefining how the world experiences sports. More content, more overlap, more intensity, less pause, less buildup, less patience. It's faster, louder, heavier. And maybe that's exactly what modern audiences want. Or maybe it's too much. Because when you turn the Olympics into a non-stop highlight reel, you risk losing what made it special in the first place. The anticipation, the singular moment. The feeling that for just a few minutes, the entire world is watching the same thing. LA 2028 is betting that the future of sports isn't about shared moments. It's about constant engagement, and that's a massive gamble. So now the question becomes, is this the evolution the Olympics needed to stay relevant, or is this the beginning of the games losing their identity entirely? Let me know what you think down in the comments, and make sure you subscribe to Sports War USA so you don't miss any updates on the story.